Oh, just before I start this show, I get a wee bit spoilerific in this, man, you know, so spoiler warning going in, right, good. Let's go on with it. Welcome back to another review on the channel, and seen as there is a new Resident Evil game on the cusp of being released this week, I have decided to review Resident Evil 7, Biohazard 7, Biohazard 7 Resident Evil 7, and Resident Evil 8 Village 8. We'll do 7 first in this video, and then in the next video it'll be 8! Smashing! Okay, let's go on with it then!
Ethan. You were right. I did lie to you. I shouldn't have. All I can say is that if you get this, stay away.
So in this game, Hugo Ethan Winters hunting for his missing wife of 3 years, Mia Winters, who sends him a unbelievably late message going, oh, come find me, Ethan, chase me, Ethan, and you're like, get the fuck, bitch. And I have to say, this story is very reminiscent of Silent Hill 2, almost to the point where they've just pinched it. James gets a mysterious note from his deceased wife of 3 years, go to Silent Hill and fuck about and die. Well, this one is fuck about and die in the bayou. And you might be going, well, what the fuck has this got to do with nothing? It's got nothing to do with Resident Evil. This isn't a Resident Evil game. This is their reaction to Resident Evil 6 when they went all Michael Bay. And this is the course correction, and they've overcorrected and made this game. Hot take, I prefer Resident Evil 6 over this biscotti biscuit of Jobby! Now, by that tone you would think that it doesn't have any redeeming features. It does have some redeeming features. Right, anyway, you go to the house and you're accosted by the Bakir family. You find Mia first and then she leathers you. Because she's turned into some sort of dual personality crazy bitch due to some kind of fungal infection. God. And you fight her and you scalp her in the neck with an axe. And then you shoot her in the face a few thousand times and then we're like, I'll be out of there. I'd be like, fuck, bitch, have your life, I'm off. Bye. And then, what's his face? Jack the Cack shows up and kills you. Or boots you. Or whatever he does to you, but he drags you off, right? And then you're having a lovely feast with rotten intestines, getting force-fed from a psycho while his family go after nut and run away, and then you get to get up and run away, and then Jack chases you, and then blah 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 blah. Very violent things ensue. Boss fight, fanny pads up your arse. You find a gun eventually. Well, you do after the first boss fight with Jack the Cack, and then you get to run around this house, and it looks very similar to like what a Resident Evil house would look like, sorta, kind of similar to the mansion, kinda, and then you've got like other various locations around the property. I mean, it's all set in this really small area. Unfortunately, I don't think it's all that interesting. It's all sort of drab and jobby coloured, and you get to a basement and then you get accosted by what look like jobby monsters with teeth. Now, I like the design of these monsters. I think they're quite freaky, but the problem is there's not a lot of variety in them. The varieties of the monsters, the normal one with the big teeth, and you get one with a big punchy arm. You get one that crawls around like a licker, which I'm pretty sure is just a licker model fucking thingamajobbied. You get a fat one that spews crap on you. You get a couple of giant wasps. I don't like the giant wasps. Now that's a freaky bit. That's a horrible bit because I don't like these fucking insects. That's about it. boss fights. I think the boss fights are actually pretty good. It's one of the highlights of the game for me with the boss fight. You fight Jack 3 times. You fight his wife, Marguerite, who I lovingly call B Fanny. And that's really about it. Aye. Chris shows up at the end for 10 minutes. Oh, wow. I don't know, this just... What the fuck is this? This isn't Resident Evil, not to me anyway. More for the fact that it, narrative-wise, it's got nothing to do with it. It's got to do with some sort of fungal infection of this wee lassie called Evelyn. And then she takes people over and then can, like, rule their minds with this fungus. But there's a cure, but only if you get it early enough. I'm not really sure. There's DLC for this game as well, but I'm no bothering my hearts with that shit. I've had enough at this point. I don't like this game. It's boring. It's lacking in variety in its locations and enemy types. But the boss fights are good and the puzzles are okay. That's it. It's quite short. I finished it without really trying too hard in about 6-7 hours, so you could probably get it down to like 2 or 3. Yeah. Aye, sorry. Not really my cup of tea, this one, I'm afraid. Well, thanks for listening. Yes, Resident Evil 6 is a better Resident Evil game. Fuck you. If you don't like it, up your ass. See you later.
Welcome to the family, son.